What's up, YouTube? This is Bree Naturel, also known as Bree Fierce, coming to you live from my bedroom here in Chicago. It's been a while. I was actually supposed to do an update a whole lot sooner than later, which is now. But I did get a little sidetracked. As I said in one of my previous videos, I don't get a lot of comments. But it just dawned on me that I have an inbox. And because of one of my subscribers, I believe she's a subscriber, she left a comment on my latest, one of my earlier videos entitled, I'm Not Combing My Hair Anymore. Her name was, or is Dulce Doulet. I hope I'm saying that right. Dolce Doulet. So shout out to her. If it wasn't for her saying in her comment, you guys can go see it there, that she was looking forward to the update to see how my not combing my afro, my natural hair was going, I wouldn't be here tonight. So again, kudos, good looking out. But yeah, so this is how it's going. I haven't been combing my hair. As I said, I don't do the whole daily combing and styling. I don't do that. Now, I'm not saying I don't comb it at all. I do comb my hair, but maybe once a week, once every 11, 12 days, something like that, when I get ready to wash it or something, take my braids down. So let's talk about what's going on up here right now. My hair is now long enough for me to braid. It's not too cute because I don't know how to part my hair all perfect and neat where I can wear my braids outside, but I would wear them outside if it wasn't for my braiding technique, my parting technique. But needless to say, kudos to me, I can now braid my hair. So this hairstyle came about due to some regular old cornrow braids. You know, you just part your hair going in a row in whatever direction you're going to go in. And then you just braid your whole head. And I did a wig video on how to wear a wig. That was one of those times when I braided my hair back because I planned on wearing my hair loose, but I wanted it pretty crinkly. So that look that you saw on the how to wear a wig video, when I left that little piece of hair out in the front, that's how I got this look right here from taking those braids down and just really just fluffing them up and just leaving them alone, nothing more. So this is after 2 days of that hairstyle. Now it was really cute. It was really crinkly and you really got to see my length because it was sticking out and it was freshly taken down. But now it's pretty tight to my head because I've been going to sleep on it, but you still get to see some of that look to it if you can see that, YouTube. I'll try to, you get to see the texture is still there, but I didn't really separate it, but you still see my curls. I did a little trim myself, so you see the length. Now that I'm pulling on it, you guys should be able to see how much my hair has grown. And if you guys have really been paying attention to me, you'll also notice that my hair is lighter. I put in a natural, what did they say they use? Organic chemicals. Did you hear that? Organic chemicals? Organic chemicals. I need to work on how to, do some video tweaking so I can make that come together like video, like organic chemicals, because that doesn't go hand in hand, but because it was a dye and I'm not familiar with the whole henna thing. I researched it, I looked at it, but I'm going to save that for later. So yeah, I did the regular dye, but it did say they used organic chemicals or organic products. So now, again, back to the hair up here right now. So this is what it looks like after 2 days of the French braids being taken down. Here's what it looks like in the back. I don't really look at the back of my hair too much because I figure it looks like the front. So it's tight, pretty compact. Let me turn to the side here. See if you can see the line going on here. If you take a look at some of my older videos, you guys will see how much my hair has grown. And I'm not really stretching it out. I'm just grabbing a few areas and just pulling it down a little bit because, again, not combing your hair means you really won't get to see how long it really is until you comb your hair out. So, moving right along. Now that I do comb my hair here and there, I have the comb that I'm supposed to be using. Look at this comb, people. If you are African American, maybe even biracial, this is probably the comb that you should be using. you should be using this comb too, okay? If you got natural hair, kinky hair, use this comb. Now, when you comb out, you want to like go up in here and then pull it up as far as it's going to go on its own. And then once it stops you, your hair will stop you. You stop pulling up on it. Then you hold that part that you just combed up like that, and then you kind of pick at the tips until you get the tips to loosen up, loosen up, loosen up, and eventually your hair will separate so you can comb on through that part. This is the comb to use to do that. Not those other little skinny combs, not those super huge wide tooth combs. They will snatch your hair, they will rip your hair, they will tear your hair, they will make your hair very angry at you, okay? You don't want your hair angry. Again, when you're using this comb, before you comb your hair out, natural ladies, this is just a suggestion. This is just how I do my hair. I know there's other YouTube people out there to tell you to do this and do that. It's up to you. Try it out. Doesn't work, don't do it anymore. It's simple. But I spray my hair with water first. Spray my hair with water. Not all over because it'll dry by the time I make it over here, starting all the way over here. I spray this section, a nice little area, and just spray it down. Don't soak it up completely, but just spray it nicely. And then I'll add, this is some shea butter leave-in conditioner. Then I'll add a nice little glob, I don't know, goop. You get the picture. A nice little amount of that into that same section that you just sprayed with water, and you kind of mash it in there, or I guess I could do it up here. You kind of mash it in there, and you just give it a few seconds. You sit there, and you take a sip of something. Or if you don't have a sip of something to take, smoke a cigarette. If you don't smoke cigarettes, smoke something else. If you don't smoke something else, then just sit there and wait, look at TV. Don't paint your nails. Don't go off and do something else because you don't want your hair to really dry out, okay? You're just giving it time to kind of like soak in there and nice, you know, get nice and acquainted with your hair. And then you comb it out like I told you earlier how you comb it out. Now, for Dulce, hopefully you won't get angry. I'm going to call you Dulce because I don't want to chop up the rest of your name. You were talking about how to get moisture in your hair. Okay, I use African shea butter. I just started using it when I started going natural again. I whip my own shea butter. No, I don't use it the regular way that it comes and, you know, try to oil my scalp with it. No, that's not what I'm saying. It needs to be soft. This was the organic shea butter, all natural, without anything in it. Now, after I got a hold of it and mixed some stuff in there, this is the consistency that I have. It's like a cream, almost like a hairdresser's type of thickness, cream texture to it. And that's what I use it for. I use it for everything. It's like one of those bottles that you buy from the hairdresser, beauty supply store, that says use all over, hair, nails, body, skin. That's what this pretty much is. It's nothing in here that I can't put anywhere on my body. And that's good. So you want something in your hair like that. I can put it on my feet. Moisturize my feet. I can put it on my hair. I can put it on my face. I can put it anywhere. I'll leave the rest of that up to you guys anywhere. But yeah, use that like grease for your scalp. Great, great. Okay, it takes the place of that mineral oil. If some of you people still think you feel like you need to use that thick grease, you're still stuck in the thick grease stage, or the I need to oil my scalp stage, you really don't. But when you do put light oil on that, that's light enough. And I whipped some stuff in there. If you guys are interested in knowing what I whipped in there, it's really simple. You don't have to go across a million miles to go find the products that I'm gonna name to do that. It's in the grocery store. It's in the grocery store, the grocery store, the grocery store. So that means it's pretty convenient for you to get. This bottle here that I'm holding, Dulce also said something about gel. She wanted to be able to lay down her sides. Let me tell you something. I don't know where this whole attitude for me came from, but since I went natural, I'm not trying to get my hair to look like how it did or how it behaved when I was perm. Yeah, my sides lay down. No problem. I could just, you know, throw it in a ponytail and the slick sides unless there was a little new growth there. Ladies, stop worrying about slicking your hair down. You don't have that kind of hair. So work with the way your hair wants to work with you, and you won't get angry with it. If you really feel like you gotta try to slick it down, it's still gonna have a little wave to it. So let me prepare you for that. It's going to lay down, but it's going to have that little wrinkly look to it. But if you want to use some gel, try using something more healthier so your hair won't flake up, like Olive Styling Gel Hair Polisher IC. It's by IC. I only use this every now and then. At first, when I was trying to learn how to style my hair or how to get a decent enough style that I was, proud to walk out with, I played around with this. It was fine. It was cool. But honestly, I don't use it anymore. I'm pretty confident in my hair, confident in the way it looks. I mean, take a look at it. I'm not trying to be conceited or anything like that. That's the number one. I'm the last person to be conceited, but I have some newfound confidence, and people been telling me it's showing. I don't know if it's the fro because I'm not perming my hair anymore, so those chemicals aren't getting to my brain, and now the new me is coming out. But whatever. So remember earlier when I told you to comb your hair out or whatever, when you spray your hair and then you put that leave-in conditioner on your hair, you want to pull it into a section. And look, my hair is all over the place right now. But when I'm getting ready to comb my hair out, I take my time. Do you see how gentle I'm being? I take my time and I part a section of my hair with my fingers, because I want to keep every last strand of hair I have. And then I will take one of my plastic clips, not those silver clips, ladies, that you are still accustomed to using for your permed hair. No, do not use those. Do not use those, because they will snatch your hair by strand. You will feel it when you try to take those little silver clips out. So don't use those no more. Chuck them. Throw them out. Deuces. Do the Chris Brown, CB. Get rid of them like Rihanna did Chris Brown, okay? Use the plastic clips. I got these from Sally's for $1, I think $2. They were on sale. Came with 12 in there. Plenty enough for my hair. I walk around with them, all in sections. Sometimes my arm's tired from combing my hair out, so I just have to sit and wait for a minute. And then about 30 minutes later, I go back to combing it out. But guess what? All the sections that I already combed out, not a problem, because after I finish combing them out, I twist them up, just twist it around twist it around and clip it with a clip. So by the time I'm finished, whenever that may be, I can just pull the clips out and boom, I'm done. So, and then here's the olive oil, like I said, from the grocery store. Extra virgin olive oil, EVOO. Y'all watch Rachel Ray. Use it for your hair too. You can cook with it. I got one in the kitchen that I cook with, and so it wouldn't be so nasty, tacky, and trifling. This is my personal hair bottle. But moving right along, I'm trying to fit all this into one video today, because this is how I like to do videos. When I have something worth talking about, get it out, put it out there to you guys. You look at it, comment, move right along. So, I don't know if you guys are, one last thing. Dose, one last thing. You guys need to go back to the days when, those Jerry curl days, we had the little afro. Just let your soul glow. You gotta let it shine through. Just let it shine through, yeah. Okay, that was my little excerpt from Coming to America. This is not cute, but it will make your hair look cute in the long run. That's what we're concerned about, the long run. Not every night. You don't have to put this on every night. But you put this on at night, and I'm going to do a nighttime video. Maybe. Let me know. Send a comment. Tell me to do a nighttime video. Inbox me. But put this on that night. And there's a few more tips I got for that when you put this on at night, because you're supposed to spray a little bit of water under there and then put this on at night. Sleep with it under a satin bonnet. And do that maybe 5 times a night to add moisture back into your hair. And then when you don't feel like you really don't want to do it all the time, you don't have to do it all the time. But it will put moisture back into your hair. Okay, so